Do you remember the Rancor eating a stormtrooper in that pinnacle scene of Return of the Jedi? Well, me either. Hang with me, collectors. Today we're going to ignite our memories and delve into the saga of the HasLab Rancor campaign. We're going to explore why it failed, what the other Rancor options were at the time, and the stretch goals that really did not shape its legacy. So let's dive in. The HasLab Rancor launched in late October 2021 with a $349.99 price tag and a backer goal of $9,000, making it one of the most ambitious Black Series crowdfunding offers to date. Despite its size, standing at 17.5 inches and boasting 45 points of articulation, enthusiasm was lukewarm. And by the time the campaign closed, it fell short. It peaked at just over 8,500 backers, and that was after it stagnated around 5,000 for quite a while. So let's talk figures. How does the HasLab Rancor at $350 stack up? Sideshow Collectibles had a Rancor statue, and it rings in at around $605. It was a premium price point, and it was also aimed at the same adult collectible market. There was also a Regal Robot Rancor replica. It was super limited, and it was nearly $3,000. So while the Rancor was the most budget-friendly, the expectations for collectible quality were set very, very high. The HasLab Rancor, despite impressive articulation and scale, was widely criticized for looking too much like a toy. Many fans and reviewers pointed out its plasticky finish, odd color tones, it was too dark compared to the film references, and overly obvious articulation point. The key here is that everyone forgot this was actually a toy. In contrast, though, Sideshow and Regal Robots versions were praised for their realism and detailed sculpting, far more display worthy, but you were going to pay for it. So the HasLab stretch goals, they were ambitious, but very, very underwhelming. They included a Gamorrean guard on a Power of the Force card back with a collectible coin, a cardboard backdrop, and skull and bone accessories, a Salacious B. Crumb on a card back, and of course, a photo-real carded Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight with coin. But fans argued that many of these add-ons felt recycled or missed the emotional mark. Where were the figures like Ula, Malakili, or a collapsible Rancor gate? The lack of excitement around the tier choices led to growing disillusionment. I mean, the Gamorrean Guard was already released mainline. The Salacious Crumb was part of the San Diego Comic-Con Jabba set. And most importantly, how does a dream project include a cardboard backdrop and some plastic bones that felt like they were left over from Halloween decoration? That sentiment echoed across the fandom. Lackluster incentives at that price point made the campaign feel like a flop waiting to happen. And then, of course, there was the infamous marketing misstep. The marketing team highlighted a pinnacle scene explaining how the Rancor ate a stormtrooper.
And seeing the Rancor holding onto a standard stormtrooper too, like that was crucial, right? Like that was such a pivotal moment in the movie.
But in Return of the Jedi, the beast never eats a stormtrooper. Its victims were Ula and a Gamorrean guard. For fans, this wasn't nitpicking. It showed the marketing team didn't fully grasp the lore of what they were selling. Collectors noticed instantly, and many fans saw it as a symbol of the disconnect between Hasbro and the Star Wars community. Trust in the campaign took a major hit. Then there's always timing, because this campaign ended just before the finale of the Book of Boba Fett on Disney+, which revealed that Boba Fett rode a Rancor through the streets in an epic final battle. Can you imagine a stretch goal that included a saddle for riding that Rancor and the new Rancor keeper played by Danny Trejo? In hindsight, industry watchers said the minimum 9,000 backers was just too high. especially when vehicles like Jabba's sail barge met goals with half the requirement. There was a definite feeling that the price versus quality was mismatched. The stretch goals failed to excite core fans, and overreaching backer goal combined with diminishing buzz just didn't hit the mark. Even trying a last-ditch effort of adding Malakili to the final moments could not save that campaign. It's a cautionary tale that even iconic creatures like the Rancor need thoughtful execution to win collector trust. Let me know what you guys think. Was the HasLab Rancor doomed from the start, or do you think it could have been saved? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And as always, have a fantastic day.